Today is Wednesday, October 14th. Today in Language Arts, the students were working on context clues to help them understand words in the sentences that they might not understand. And we talked about how context clues are the words that are around that word and how we can use them to help us come up with meanings. So you can see in their text, they circled the words that we talked about in some sort of color. They put their key at the top. And then we did 3-column notes today, and we just put those words in the columns. And then we wrote down what the context clues were, and then the meanings that we came up with. So they should have a journal that looks like this, a journal entry, and that's where we worked on our context clues today. We also compared and contrasted the two texts that we've been reading, one from last week and the one from this week. This week was many body parts and adaptations, and last week's was fur, skin, scales, and feathers. I'll give you a quick look at what the student's book should look like now that we are finishing up this story. And all of this was done together. We also talked about inferring, and today we talked about how text evidence of how camels use camouflage, and we can infer that it was their color blends in with the sand. That makes them harder to see, so that's their use of camouflage. So they should have 2 starred details right there, and tomorrow we'll be starring a few more. And this is what our text looks like right now. And then in math, here's this afternoon's practice. The kids will be working on cursive letter R. In their math books, they'll be doing page 173 and 174, and then they'll finish their 5-sentence paragraph from today. We've done 3 paragraphs now, so they should also have 3 paragraphs in their journals. And the first paragraph that we did on Monday, they're doing them on their own. I've been writing some along with them, but I gave them a topic sentence, and they have to do their conclusion. So Monday's was many animals have adaptations to help them stay warm, and we worked on the conclusion together, and they find 3 details from the text about animals staying warm. The next day was on Tuesday. We did, nope, that's today's. On Tuesday, we did animals have adaptations of camouflage, and we talked about sentence leads, so we changed this one. We were looking for capitals and periods. They came up with their own number 2, 3, and 4 based on the text, and then we wrote number 5 together, our concluding sentence in our paragraph. And today's paragraph was about many animals have body parts that help them move. They could change this a little bit so it's a more interesting lead. They came up with 3 pieces of text evidence that talk about how animals have adaptations that help them move, and then we had a conclusion that we wrote together. So again, numbers 2, 3, and 4, they came up with on their own. So after today's afternoon practice, they should have 3 paragraphs that they've written. So you can see in the afternoons they've been finishing them on their own. This one was on staying warm, this one was on camouflage, and this one was on body parts. So they should have all 3 written today. On Friday, they will be choosing their favorite one of their 5 to type up and submit in notice. And then that takes us to math. Today in math, we did a lot of reviewing of elapsed time and measurement as we are getting ready to take the test on Friday. We also worked on this particular page on using a bar graph, and we started working on this page, solving problems using a line plot. However, they have not finished this one yet, so we'll be working on this tomorrow. And then we will start the review for the test. So tomorrow I will not be posting, sorry that's blurry, we will be reviewing for the test on these review pages, and then they will be taking the test on Friday. And that's everything that we worked on today.